Hi, my name is Maria Leonor Marquez Ponce, and I am a PhD student in the Department of Spanish and Portuguese at the University of Iowa. My main interests are Mexican and Latinx literature, education, migration, and emotional transnationalism. This summer, I had the great privilege to be an intern at the University Library Special Collections and Archives. As stated in their mission, and I quote, they nourish creative research, learning, and teaching for a broad audience and emphasize the after-factual nature of the materials and encourage additional interactions with them by providing digitized versions, end quote. During my internship, I collected oral histories of alumni affiliated with the Latino Native American Cultural Center, OLNAC. My first task was to dive into the archives, and it was just an extraordinary learning experience. As I was reading each document, I learned about the inspiring history of the Cultural Center. I learned about its foundation in 1971, and I learned about the move of the center to its current location in Melrose Avenue. The foundation of the center was only possible because of the work of students and their interest in creating a safe and welcoming space for Latino and Native American students. As I read about the history in the archives, my interest to meet the alumni kept growing. In these documents, I could only see part of their journey, but it was necessary to have their voices. I created a list of about 85 key members and a timeline of events that will help me guide through the oral history conversations. I asked about their family growing up. I asked about their experiences from K to 12, their transition from high school to higher education, and their involvement with OLNAC. And I also asked about their life afterwards. I contacted about 35 individuals, and I completed a total of 12 oral histories and 5 pre-meetings with people that are interested in participating, but due to their schedules, the actual oral histories are planned for mid and the end of August. As stated in OLNAC's mission, and I quote, the UI cultural centers provide intra and cross-cultural education, leadership and organizational development opportunities, social justice education, and a change. A home away from home for students and a safe space for cultural and psychosocial development, end quote. These sentiments were also revealed in the oral history interviews. Most of the people I spoke with are first-generation students, and they were some of the first few Latinos and Native American students at the University of Iowa. While this internship provides with the opportunity to start with this project, there is still a lot of work to do and more oral histories to collect. The main goal of the project is to create a website where the oral histories and the transcripts will be available to the public. These oral histories illustrate the history of Latinos and the presence of Latinos and Native Americans within the University of Iowa. Their stories invite us to reflect in the past and to reflect about the present and to acknowledge the struggles of minoritized students. However, I believe that these stories, above all, are truly sources of inspirations for the present and future generations. Their journeys are a testimony of the importance of education and the importance of places such as the cultural centers. Their stories tell us why representation matters.